In a world crushed under the weight of its own technology and greed, a great calamity had swept across the planet. The known civilization had crumbled under the onslaught of a mysterious virus and natural disasters that appeared unforgiving to a species that had long ignored the cries of Mother Nature. Amongst the ruins and the eerie silence of what once was a thriving metropolis, lived Ethan, seemingly the last human survivor. Ethan, a man in his mid-30s with a lean build and eyes that had seen more than his share of horrors, wandered the deserted streets with caution. His survival skills had been honed to perfection over the months of being alone. The city, now overgrown with vines and foliage, was his territory and nightmare. Each decaying building and empty street brought bitter memories, and yet, the solitude was strangely comforting for a man who had nothing left to lose. Living without any hope of finding others like him, Ethan spent his days scavenging for food and supplies among the ruins. The remnants of human civilization, canned goods, bottled water, and medical supplies, were precious commodities in this new world. Occasionally, he would visit the library, a sacred space filled with books, not for knowledge, but for the comfort of words that reminded him of human ingenuity and imagination. He read stories that transported him away from the bleakness that enveloped his reality. However, in the heart of devastation, there was a flicker of life that refused to be extinguished. One day, while rummaging through the rubble of an old grocery store, Ethan stumbled upon a small, scrappy dog. The unexpected encounter jolted his routine existence. The dog, with its matted fur and wary eyes, was a survivor too, living among the forgotten world. The pair quickly formed an unspoken bond, one born from shared solitude and perhaps a flicker of hope. With the dog, whom he named Lucky, Ethan felt a tug towards something he thought he had buried long ago, a connection. They wandered the city together, a peculiar pack of two against the harsh landscape. Their journey took them farther than Ethan had ever dared to venture alone. On one particularly graying day, as they clambered over the remnants of a collapsed building, Ethan spotted something unusual in the distance, a faint plume of smoke rising against the overcast sky. Immediately, his heart quickened, caught between fear and excitement. Could there be someone else like him? Could there be a semblance of a new beginning? With Lucky at his side, Ethan set off towards the smoke, cautious yet hopeful. Every step filled the air with the crunch of debris, marking his path forward. The city felt alive again, if only for this moment, filled with the possibilities of human connection and perhaps, redemption. As they approached the source of the smoke, Ethan's pulse raced with anticipation. It was a small campsite nestled amidst the debris, a fire crackling in the struggle against the impending night. There, sitting by the fire, was a figure as startled by Ethan's presence as he was by theirs. A young woman, eyes wide with a mixture of fear and surprise, mirrored his own expression. Hope returned with the eerie yet comforting glow of the fire between them. The dog barked excitedly, wagging its tail as if to celebrate the promise of companionship. Silence greeted them initially, yet words were unnecessary.